Forgot to film an intro for this guy's review. Just thought I'd say, welcome to my second video on this YouTube channel. Take 3. Let's hope this one works out. Okay, so this is the Moguera. I got it a couple days ago, I'm pretty sure it was. A little bit of an accessory spoiler right here, but I really like this figure. It doesn't move a whole lot, but that's alright. Sometimes you just need a figure to look pretty, which is exactly what Moguera is. I'm gonna get this out of the frame for a second. Moguera is definitely a very pretty looking figure, in my opinion. Look at all those details. This is a reproduction of, or well, repaint really, of the original Moguera figure that they released about over 10 years ago, that's for sure. It was second, maybe? No, Space Godzilla was second. Moguera was a little later, I forget when. But this came out right after the like really early towards the SH Monsterarts line. And I think it held up pretty well over time, you know, unlike the original Mechagodzilla figure, which is so dated now. The articulation on the original Mechagodzilla is kinda bad. I got the newer one, it's not as bad. I'm rambling. Anyway, let's get to looking at the paint details. So we have this wonderful metallic blue all over any of the blue parts, which is a little lighter than the original blue on the original version of Moguera. The original Moguera's blue was a lot duller. I prefer the look of this one. This one looks so nice. Even these metallic, the spines. Metallic orange in these little areas like on top of the horn and the chest just really brings this figure together, not to mention the die-cast feet and other parts of it. I believe the arms, no, those are plastic. Looks really nice, really happy with it. This is gonna be just a general review. I'm not going into super depth with it, I'm just gonna talk about things I like and don't like. But overall looks, this is perfect, looks exactly like it's from the film. Please don't fall over. Looks exactly like it does in the film, which was my first Godzilla film I ever watched. Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, 1994. That was my very first Godzilla movie I saw. Still love it, still one of my favorites. The Heisei series is my favorite Godzilla series ever, but for looks, fantastic. Now, for the articulation, that's where Moguera starts to fall, because these arms, it can T-pose, which is better than a lot of SH Monsterarts figures, because a lot of them can't T-pose. However, when it comes to any other articulation, you can see these shoulders are on hinges. I'm pretty sure those aren't ball joints, I'm pretty sure those are hinges, yeah. So these shoulder bits are on hinges, which allows him to T-pose, but you do have to fix them when you lower the arms. The arms themselves are ratcheted, so that may be kind of annoying when trying to get him into a pose. And the claws on his hands are also articulated to show off the spiral grenade missiles, which of course, well, that's not supposed to happen, but do come out. I'm gonna have to look at that later. So for the head itself, it can kind of turn. Not well, but it can turn and face you. Not well, though. The nose drill does spiral, of course. Nothing. There's a little bit in the waist, but I mean, you can get good side to side, but as soon as you try and crunch, you are not getting anything with the crunch. You can pretend like you are, you're not. You're getting nothing with that crunch. That crunch is... no. It doesn't exist. Now, for the leg articulator, they can spread out pretty okay. Not like the ankles are helping, but I'll get into that in a second. The skirt armor, if you can tell, does move a little bit to accommodate that spread. Although, when we get to the ankle section, hold on, let me back this up. When we get to the ankle section, that doesn't really, it doesn't matter because you can't really flatten the feet up well when you do that. So you do kind of have to keep the feet together like this if you're going to be posing them. Or if you're using the dock like I was in the beginning, which I'll get into in the accessory section, that's not going to be an issue for you because the dock holds it really well. But coming to the back, the tail does have a section right here, which is on a ball joint. So you do get a little bit of side to side with it, not much, but you do get a good amount of up and down. Right here, you do get up and down, you can twist it, so you can technically get it side to side, but it's on a hinge, so it goes up and down mainly. And this is kind of, if you count that, that is articulation, technically, yeah. But what that's for is for this button right here. Is that button right there, is to push out the section right here for the plasma laser, which is in the articulation section, so I'll get into that in just a second. I'll leave it off for now. But overall articulation is where this guy falls off, but no one's buying Moguera to put him in cool poses because he didn't move that much in the movie. Now, do I want to edit this? I may edit it a little bit, but articulation section. So while I open up the box, I'm just going to keep talking so that it's not filled with silence in case I decide not to edit this. After all, this is take 3, and it's also 1:10 a.m. and I have to get up tomorrow because New Year's, yay. But anyway, here is the plasma laser cannon, which does look very nice. I don't know if you can see this in the video. Yeah, there we go. That is a clear blue part in the middle for the plasma laser cannon, which just looks spot on to the movie. I love this piece. I would display it with Moguera if the dock didn't allow you to because of the arm here. But I'll just show you how to put that on. Well, I already showed you pop off the back piece, press the button, get out this part. But this section, you'll notice there is this notch at the top. You will want to line that up with Moguera. There is a notch right there, as you can see. That is where this notch fits into. So you just want to press that in, and it won't go all the way in, so don't force it. Don't want to break anything. Stick it in, and that's as far in as it goes. Don't push, don't force it. Leave it like that. But if you put the back on like that, now Moguera has the plasma laser cannon, which just looks perfect. I would love to display Moguera with this if the dock wasn't just cooler. Now for the flight accessories, I have not yet put these on in my experimenting. These are for the thighs right here. So these will attach on like this. I may show that later, but I also gotta get the rest out. This is for the neck. So you can see it's an extended version of the neck already on Moguera. And you do have to take the head off. I'm not a fan of that. Much like the Hedora figure that came out in 2021, I don't like that you have to replace the head for the piece. Just give us another head, Bandai, come on, man. But I'm just glad we got accessories in the first place with Bandai. Like I said in the Burning Godzilla video that I already made, I don't mind. At least we get accessories because Bandai has been very stingy about that in the past. And then we also got this new saw blade for the back over here. I believe it goes right here. Yes, it does. So this will swap out for the flight form, but not in this mode. I believe, maybe, no, that's definitely for flight form. It's definitely for flight form. So I may have to cut to show you flight form because that's gonna be a nightmare on video. But before I cut for that, I am going to put I'm gonna go put Moguera into the dock, so I only have to do one major cut here. I'm not trying to cut every 4 seconds, that's upside down. Just gonna make this a quick, fun review, not trying to edit too much, because who needs extra editing? The fun part about content is making it, not about editing it. No one likes to edit. That's why people get editors. I don't have an editor. I'm making my second video right now, so everything I make I have to edit myself. So the less editing I can do, I can enjoy that. Also, just look at how perfectly and snug those back arms fit onto Moguera. That is just perfect. You fold the tail down, sit flush with it. Right here, the head is cradled, just like it was in the movie. The head is cradled by those, and this front arm pushes back into these, so it's held in proper securely. I'm shaking my whole table right now, and you can see he's not moving at all. Look at the Avas back there, they're shaking, but Moguera is not moving at all. These arms will come out if you force them. Not this one, but these back arms will. I figured that out. So if you're worried about these breaking by overextending them, don't worry. They do pop out. You just have to line up the peg hole with this, which, oh man. Which is, all right, that was pretty easy, yeah. Just line up the peg holes, stick it back in, and it'll be fine. But this is my favorite way to display this Moguera, hands down. I love the docking Sally. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to get this set, was for this docking Sally, because it is just gorgeous on my shelf. It looks great with all my other Heisei figures, and it just looks fantastic. I love it. That's my favorite accessory in this set. Oh, crap, dude. I forgot about these spiral grenade missiles. Guess I should do those. Or I could cut for the flying part. Why would I cut? I can just do it right now. Less editing, the better. No one wants to edit. I don't mind editing. It's not as bad as I make it sound. I just like to whine about things because sometimes things are inconvenient. But I gotta get out the basic Tamashi axe stand, which we have a lot of by now. I'm using a Tamashi axe stand right now to hold up the phone right now that I'm recording this on. So you want to stick this in here. It's like you've done a million times with every Tamashi Nations release they've ever made. Just want to stick that in the hole. Right there. You can also punch out these holes if you want to attach the spiral grenade missiles on either side. I'm not going to do that because I don't need to, because I'm not going to be displaying it with these spiral grenade missiles. Because man, these things are stupid long. I may put up a picture like right now-ish, if I'm editing this, that is. And I'll show you what I mean by how long these are, because I don't know if this will work in this review, because man, these are so stupid long. But yeah, these spiral grenade missiles, if you will need a lot of shelf space if you're going to use these spiral grenade missiles. So you can see, we get a nice plume of smoke all the way at the base. Come on, focus, please. Alright, we get a big plume of smoke, which goes on for miles. We get this fire part, which you actually, once again, not getting another accessory for this, you have to take open the spiral grenade. Ah, shoot. Yeah, alright, that wasn't that bad. You have to take out the spiral grenade missile from the claws. You can see, looks very good. But you have to also take off this tiny piece. Please don't lose this piece. You do not get multiples of this piece. It will be lost forever. The carpet monster will steal it, and you will never find it again. I'm going to set that in a safe place right now because I am terrified of losing that. Let's set it over here. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. So you take that, you take your spiral grenade missile part, and you just stick it on there. Simple as that. No extra hassle. And it does look really nice. I love this effect part. It's just, it did not need to be nearly this long. This is far too long for this accessory. And then you've got a hole right underneath, right here. And you stick the stand into here. Like that. Please don't break. These break so easy. Oh my god, please don't break. There we go. So then, alright, this is gonna be a tough one to fit in frame. May have to move Shin Ultraman back there. Okay, so then you stick it into the claw like this. And then there you go. you have a spiral grenade missile that will absolutely not fit on your desk or your display area. But man, that looks cool. I like that. Too bad I can't display it with that because it's 8 miles long. But nevertheless, I like it. It looks cool. Definitely a cool accessory part. And at least Bandai gave us an accessory. I know I harp on that a lot, but I don't like receiving no accessories with my $100+ figures. That's just not right, Bandai. Give us accessories, which I'm glad when they do. So I am going to cut, and I'm going to put Moguera in flight mode, and I'll see you in just a second. Alright, so I did get it into flight form on this side. I did not do the other side. So these right here, alright, something to be wary of. These right here, these side wings, I could not for the life of me get the second one on. These are incredibly tight, and I even scratched it a little bit. I'm pretty sure if I can find the area where I scratched it. So I did scratch it like right there. It's not noticeable very much at all. You can see that tiny ding right there. I did scratch it while trying to get it on. I didn't I didn't look at it like that. That's Moguera. Wow. Ain't that a meme to be made? Anyway, these side wings. Be very careful with these. This one did not want to go on. This will not come off for me. But this one I was able to get on, so looking at it from this side, it is in flight form. Head went on easy. The neck here is held on just by these little clips, so it easily comes off and goes right back on. No hassle, holds on tight. This right here, pretty easy. On the part that you do replace, it has this little vent area right here that you can get your fingernail under and peel it off. And for someone like me who does not have fingernails, this was easy to get off. This part was not bad. But when taking it off, do be wary of scratching the big saw blade and these side saw blades that kind of straddle it. That it straddles. Is that right? Which straddles which? Who is straddling what? Anyway, looks nice. Looks pretty movie accurate, I think. It's been a long time since I've seen Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. But I remember Moguera looking like this. Looks great. Unfortunately, Bandai, you gave us... I'm just gonna leave Moguera like that. You gave us stands, but you refused to give us a flight stand for Moguera. It has been over 10 years of this line. Why are we still getting figures that have flying forms and cannot be displayed flying with flying stands? Same issue with my Mecha King Ghidorah that I got in. No flight stand. That is one of my main gripes when it comes to flying figures from SH Monsterarts. They tend to not include flying stands, in which you can have it flying, but where? Because you can't, because there's no stand. That's my issue. No stand. You just have a big penguin robot sit on your desk like this, which, I mean, it's funny. No one has their Moguera displayed like that. It's stupid and funny. I can't fault you for displaying it like that. But, come on, Bandai. Give us a little flight stand. Have it supported like right here. That's its center of mass is back here. It may be a little bit of material with how wide the hips are on Moguera. But come on, Bandai, please. Just give us a flight stand. That's the only thing this set needed to be perfect, because otherwise this figure is pretty much the perfect Moguera figure. I love it. It's pretty great. Now I am gonna cut again and get some other figures to compare with it for a size comparison. Man, it looks stupid like that. Anyway, I'm gonna cut. I'll be right back with some other figures to compare. Moguera and Brothers, Moguera and Cyborgs, Moguera and Mecha Gojis. This one's a Bandai vinyl, but those are SH Monsterarts. And Moguera with Ichiban Show Godzilla -1 Atomic Breath version. Let me know if you want to see a video on this guy, because it's fantastic. Can't believe I almost forgot these, but Godzilla 94 and Space Godzilla. His two companion monsters are, well, mecha and companions. Anyway, same movie, it counts. Anyway, that's gonna sum up the video. I think I got across everything I wanted to. I'm probably gonna have pictures over this section, so hopefully it doesn't matter that I'm not recording actual footage. But thank you for watching. Hope to catch you next time. And let me know other figures you want me to review, or certain news things that you might want to see me elaborate on, or anything really in my collection that you want to hear about. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Side note, I just realized that I've been recording this in 30 FPS and HD instead of 4K. I'll fix that next time. My bad.